Tahmid, come in front of the cameras. Mohini. তাহলে উচিত ছিল আমরা দেব should have plus verb এর past participle। তাহলে আমরা কি বলবো যে তোমার পরিষ্কার করা উচিত ছিল। Come on, Mohini,
Should have
Tahmid.
cleaned.
You should have
Cleaned.
cleaned. Yes. আচ্ছা, এবার যদি বলি যে তোমার পরিষ্কার করা উচিত হচ্ছে, উচিত হচ্ছে দেন কি বলবে?
You should have been cleaning.
What?
You should have been cleaning.
Should means উচিত, should have means উচিত ছিল, আর উচিত হচ্ছে হবে should be প্লাস ভার্বের সাথে ing। ওকে, তো তোমার পরিষ্কার করা উচিত হচ্ছে, you should be cleaning। ওকে, you should be cleaning। Okay, so that's for our rules today, and let's go with the next task. Okay, so here everyone will read 5 words each. Okay, so let's start with Mohini. 5 words from the starting.
Accounting. People study accounting so they can deal with money and
Finance properly. Yes.
properly. He works for an accounting firm.
Firm. He works for an accounting firm.
Appeal. To appeal to someone is to be interesting or attractive. Sleeping all day appeals to me, but I have to go to school.
Okay, তাহলে appeal মানে কি
To
বোঝাচ্ছে?
assume
What is the
something is
meaning? Okay, what is the meaning of appealen?
interesting or attractive.
তার জন্য সেটা খুবই মজার একটা বিষয় বা তার জন্য আকর্ষণীয় একটা জিনিস, appeal। Okay, then
To assume something is to think that it is true even with no proof. I assume you are both familiar with this plan.
তার মানে assume মানে কি বলছে? যে আমরা বলি না মাঝে মাঝে যে আমি মনে করি বা আমার মনে হয় বা ধরে নিচ্ছি। সো এই যে ধরা, মনে করা, এটাকে বলা হয় assume। তোমার কাছে কি কোনো প্রমাণ আছে? তুমি যে কথাটা বলবে বা কাউকে তুমি সেই কথাটাকে বলছো যে সে মনে হয় বাইরে গিয়েছিল, তুমি ধরে নিচ্ছ। তোমার কাছে কি কোনো প্রুফ আছে যে তোমার সে বাইরে গিয়েছিল? নো, রাইট? তুমি ধরে নিচ্ছ। সো দ্যাট মিনস অ্যাজিউমিং। নেক্সট ওয়ান,
Borrow. To borrow
borrow,
something is
borrow,
borrow.
to borrow।
To borrow something is to take it and then give it back later. Can I borrow a pencil to use today? I'll give it back to you tomorrow.
Then
Silent. A silent is a
client,
person.
client,
A client is a person or business that pays another to be to do
to
a
do a
service.
service।
She has she has many clients who enjoy coming to her salon.
Yes. Okay, next go with Fatiha।
Downtown. The downtown area is the center of most cities. The downtown area is filled with many tall buildings.
তাহলে আমরা কি বলতে পারি যে ডাউনটাউন এরিয়া ইজ দ্য সেন্টার অফ মোস্ট সিটিজ। ধরো ঢাকা আমরা বলতে পারি যে অনেকগুলো শহরের একটা কেন্দ্র, রাইট?
Yes, yes.
So we can say downtown. Okay, then
Dull.
ডুল
If
না ডাল,
something
ডাল
dull, if something is dull, it is
মানে
not
বোরিং বোঝায়।
exciting. The movie was very dull. I fell asleep watching this.
ওয়াচিং ইট, ওকে নেক্সট।
Embrace. To embrace people is to make them feel ashamed or
ashamed,
foolish.
ashamed means লজ্জিত,
He
মানে
was
কাউকে, হ্যাঁ he was,
he was embarrassed when he couldn't remember her name.
yes, embarrass মানে হচ্ছে কাউকে লজ্জিত করা বা বোকা বানানো ওরকম। নেক্সট।
Fair. Fare. A fare is an amount of money paid to
ইউ,
use a bus, train, or taxi. Since he is a senior, my grandfather pays a low fare for the bus.
yes, ফেয়ার মানে হচ্ছে তোমার বাস ট্রেন ট্যাক্সির যে ভাড়া ওটা তাকে ফেয়ার বলা হয়। দেন নেক্সট।
Former former describes something that used to be but is not anymore. The hotel, a former castle, was built
ক্যাসেল,
wi-
ক্যাসেল দুর্গ।
castle castle was built over 200 years ago.
মানে আগে ছিল এখন সেটা নাই, used to be but is not anymore. The hotel আগে ছিল তোমার একটা দুর্গ আর এখন হোটেল হয়ে গেছে। Okay, now let's go with Anna.
Found. To found a company or organization
Organization means,
organization means to start it. The
hmm,
Pilgrims founded one of the first colonies in the United States. Invest. To invest means to use money in a way that will bring a profit later. I invested money in a new building that should bring me a profit. Loan. A loan is something, usually money, that one person lends to another. I got a loan from the bank. Practical. If something is practical, it is useful. Learning English is practical. You can use it in many places. Quarter. A quarter is 1 or 4 or 25% of something. He paid a quarter for the candy.
4/1. Okay, four out of one, 25%. Okay, let's go with Tahmid.
Salary. A salary is how much money a person makes at his, her, or her job. He got a new job with a better salary. Scholarship. A scholarship is money given so so someone can go to school. I go to school. I got a scholarship to help me pay our university. Temporary. If something is temporary, it exists for a short time. This car is only temporary. I will get a new one soon. Treasure. A treasure is a collection of valuable things, especially jewels or gold. They become very rich when they found the buried treasure. Miss, what is the last one?
Urge.
Urge. To urge something is to try very hard to get them to do something. He urged them to believe his story.
Yes. আর্জ মানে হচ্ছে কোনো জিনিসকে তোমার হচ্ছে অনেক চেষ্টা করা,
Yes, miss.
পাওয়ার জন্য কোনো কিছু অনেক চেষ্টা করা। He urged them to believe his story. মানে তার গল্পকে বিশ্বাস করানোর জন্য সে অনেক চেষ্টা করেছে। Okay, so let's go for the exercise. Circle the right definition for the given word. Salary.
The money one makes at a job.
Yes. Former.
Existing for a short time.
Hey, why? It is in the past. আগে ছিল এখন তো আর নাই। Okay, then accounting.
The management of finance.
Management of finance.
Okay, practical.
Useful.
Yes. Borrow.
To take for a short time.
He wanted.
To take for a short time.
Okay, assume.
To believe without proof.
To believe without proof.
Okay. Downtown.
The center
The
of a
center
city.
of a city.
Center.
Dull.
Boring.
Boring.
Treasure.
A valuable collection.
Available.
Temporary.
Existing for a short time.
Yes. Okay, here is a different sort of exercise. Fill each blank with another form of a word from the same sentence. যেমন a salaried worker gets a salary. মানে salary থেকে salary কথা মানে তোমার sentence থেকে word নিতে হবে। যেমন you are there temporarily when you have a dash job তাহলে কি হবে?
Temporary job.
Yes.
Temporary.
When he overcame his embarrassment, he was not dash anymore. Embarrassed anymore. She has a lot of investments because she dash a lot of money. Invests a lot of money. Invests. Okay. If you were formerly called Jackson, then that was your dash name.
Formal.
Name.
A borrower is a person who dash something.
Borrow.
Okay, this is my treasured nephew. He is like a dash to me.
Treasure to.
Treasure.
Yeah. Okay. Now, if something is dash, you can use it often.
Practical.
Yes. Then you can dash my hat, but you have to give it back to me.
Borrow.
Borrow. Borrow.
I like leaving dash. It is an exciting place.
Downtown.
Downtown.
I dash you to save money. You might need it later.
Apple.
Mhm. Urge. I urge you to save money.
Yes.
Okay. Does flying dash to you? I have always wanted to try it.
Appeal.
Okay. Let's go with the story behind this words. Let's start with Tahmid.
Yes, miss.
Start the story. Make sure you are following the expressions and pronunciations.
Peter Job's job was
Where
driving
is your title?
the taxi driver. Peter's job was driving a taxi downtown. He made a small salary, but he liked his job because it wasn't dull.
Dull.
Every
Dull, not dull.
is dull. Every day he saw new things that appealed to him. Peter was practical about the future. Maybe I can get a scholarship for college, he thought. I could study.
এটা তোমার উক্তি, তাহলে কিভাবে বলবা? Maybe I can get a scholarship for college. He thought. তারপর
I could study accounting and get a job at a bank. I could help.
তাহমিদ,
I could help clients invest their money. Peter stopped to pick up a passenger. Where to? He asked.
thank you. Let's go with Anna.
মিশো কতটুকু পর্যন্ত পড়েছি?
এখান থেকে পড়বে।
Okay. Go to the 4th Street Bank and don't talk to me. I've had a rough day, the man said. Peter was a peaceful person, so he was not angry. When they stopped, the man's fare came to $10.25. He put his hands in his pockets. I can't find my wallet, he said. I can't pay the fare.
Okay,
Peter
thank
said,
you.
I'll give
Thank you. Now let's go with Mohini.
কোথায় শেষ করেছে? হারিয়ে ফেলেছি।
Huh?
আচ্ছা। Peter said, I'll give you a temporary loan. You can
Borrow.
$10,
You can borrow.
borrow $10 and a quarter from me. The man was impressed and said, I was mean to you, but now I want to help you. I founded this bank. I want to give you $100. That
Thank
much
you.
money.
Thank you. Now let's go with Fatiha.
I want to give you $100. That much money was like a treasure to Peter.
Treasure. Treasure to Peter.
Treasure. Treasure to Peter. The man urged him to take the money, but
Hmm.
he didn't. You're an honest person, the man said. As
I assumed you would take it.
I assumed you would take it. I want you to work for me. The next day, Peter started his job at the bank. He was happy to leave his former job.
Yes. যেটা ছিল কি? Taxi driver. Okay. So honest can be rewarded with many things, right? Okay. Acha. So for the next day, let's have this one. What do you have everyone this? No? Why? You didn't buy it yet? Acha, wait a second. Where is my Have we done this about your favorite sport? Talking about your favorite sport? Have we done this? Yes or
sorry
no?
if I forgot.
I
You
think
forgot?
no.
I think so. We didn't do it. Okay. So here it's talking about your favorite sport. Like my favorite sport is football. You can, instead of football, you can add different sorts of games: baseball, basketball, cricket, badminton, swimming, chess. Then I like this because it is a good physical exercise. Then you can say my favorite team is Barcelona. Then my favorite player is Lionel Messi. I usually play football at the weekend. You can add other items also, like on Friday, on Sunday, or on holidays. Then I play on the college field with my friends. Instead of college field, you can say nearby playground, our backyard. I usually watch the games on TV, at the stadium, at the field. You can go with this. Then I also like cricket. So I don't want that you only need to write this eight particular sentences. এই eight particular sentence লেখার জন্য তোমরা অনেক বড় হয়ে গেছো, তাই না? শুধু এতটুকু লিখলেই হবে? No. So I'm giving you some questionnaires, and it will be your next day presentation. That is, you need to write what is your favorite sport. You can also add definition. Why do you like it? When did you start liking it? মানে কবে থেকে পছন্দ করা শুরু করেছো? Any history background, I mean any story behind it, okay? How is the game played? যে গেমটা লিখবে, ধরো ফুটবল, ক্রিকেট, ব্যাডমিন্টন কিভাবে খেলা হয়, rules, regulations, process of the game. When, where and with whom do you play? Favorite player and team. How did you learn it? And background history. তোমার যে এটা হুবহু এই সিরিয়াল মেনটেন করে লিখতে হবে এরকম কিছু না। ইউ ক্যান আগে পরে তুমি এগুলো করতে পারবে। যেমন হোয়াট ইজ ইউর ফেভারিট স্পোর্টের পরে তুমি ব্যাকগ্রাউন্ড হিস্ট্রি দিতে পারো। ওকে, it's up to your wish. So this will be your next day presentation. And I think that today I need to end the class here because most of the people didn't come for the holidays. So I'm ending the class here today and see you in the next day, inshallah. Till then, stay safe and healthy. Okay, bye bye.
Assalamu alaikum, miss.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum